Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, I'm wearing really glitzy clothes just to mask all of the sadness that I truly feel while filming this video, because today we are going to be talking about some discontinued products I'm still madly in love with. I don't even have the packaging of a few of these products because I finished them out and they're no longer in my collection. I still have a lot of these discontinued beauties, but we're not going to judge that. This is a judgment-free channel and sometimes sentiments overweigh everything else, so expiry date can very well go to hell. But I really hope some of these companies like see this video and be like, oh, that was a really good product, let's bring that back. I hope you guys will join this petition too, because these are beautiful products and I don't know why they were discontinued. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, companies, make it make sense. Why do you discontinue the good products? Discontinue the bad ones that have been in the market for I don't even know how long, and I don't even know who's buying them any longer. But these were some really good products. So yes, if you want to know about some beautiful discontinued products and if you want to join this petition and join this movement of bringing them back, then please keep on watching. Let's start off by talking about a product that might actually have a chance of making a comeback. I'm talking about Becca's Backlight Primer. Now, Becca actually closed its operations last September, but two of their bestsellers, Champagne Pop as well as the Under Eye Corrector, were given to Smashbox as a Smashbox X Becca collection. This primer sadly wasn't there. I really hoped and wished that this would be there, since it was a really popular primer, but it wasn't there, which broke my heart in a million pieces. Now, I had previously purchased and emptied a full bottle of this. This was a PR product when Becca had launched in India for a very brief period, and I'm just dreading opening this. I know there are shelf lives and everything involved, but I'm just like so sad that after this I won't be able to use this primer, because I've had my fair share of primers being discontinued, which brings me to my next product, which is the Smashbox Radiance Primer. I don't even have the packaging of it any longer, so I'm just going to throw up a photograph on screen. But if you've been with me for a while, you would know how obsessed I was with that primer. Smashbox does have a lot of new other primers now, like their Halo Primer, their Glow Primer, Vitamin Primer, whatnot, but nothing compares to the Radiance Primer. It was such a beautiful product. I do not know why it was discontinued. I don't know whose decision it was, but it was a bad decision. I'm gonna stand by those words, because the Radiance Primer was the absolute best primer I had ever used alongside the Backlight Primer. Both of them gave my skin the most beautiful subtle glow and smoothened it out and just made me look like the diva. And just, I really wish that these two primers make a comeback. My heart is like wanting a comeback for these products. Let's talk about Maybelline for a minute, because they're notorious for discontinuing beautiful products, and in today's video I have two of my favorite products from Maybelline that were discontinued. Starting off with their color tattoos. Now, if you've not been in the makeup community for long enough, you wouldn't know, but these were the thing back in the day. Basically, their cream eyeshadows, a beautiful one and done eyeshadow, and they used to come in such beautiful shades. I have this orange color, then I have this grey color, and I also have this teal color. I was obsessed with color tattoos. They were a dupe for MAC Paint Pot back in the day, and everyone talked about them, everyone loved them, and they were so gorgeous. Now, I think they're still available outside, but at least in India they've been discontinued, which is such a shame, because right now cream eyeshadows and one and done eyeshadows are really having their moment, and I feel like people would have been obsessing over these. So I really wish Maybelline can bring these back, because these are gorgeous. Now, when this second product was discontinued, my heart actually sank, because I was like, no, that cannot be happening. I'm talking about Maybelline's lip gradations, and oh my god, you guys, these are such beautiful lip crayons. They're supremely pigmented, matte, they are long lasting, so comfortable to wear. And Mauve Bun from this collection was a lot of people's favorite nude, including my mom's. She's actually finished two of those up, and that says a lot. In place of this, we now have the Superstay Ink Crayon Mattes, which I'm not the hugest fan of. The formulation of that one seems subpar when compared to these. These were just supreme, and I really hope they make a comeback. Maybelline, please, can we just have our lip gradations back? This was such a beautiful product. This did not deserve to be discontinued. Let's talk about some eyeshadow palettes next up, starting off with the Tardy Beauty Volume 1 eyeshadow palette. Now, sadly, Tardy Beauty also went out of business, but look at how gorgeous this palette is. The color story, the formulations, and everything was top notch. I really wish we could get a Volume 2, Volume 3 and see what Tardy Beauty really had in store for us. But Tati has a whole video of explaining why they went out of business, and truly, like, I was really feeling bad for her and everything that has happened. And this palette honestly has my heart because of the formulations, how creamy they are, easy to blend. Not the biggest fan of the sequence line, but everything else was just chef's kiss. Now, this next product I want to talk about is from a brand that almost made me feel like they're discontinuing as a brand itself in India, just pulling out of India, because a lot of brands tend to do that if they don't get their sales and everything met. And there are a lot of other rules and regulations and taxations that are taken into consideration. So I had a weak moment there, but they've made a comeback in how I'm talking about Essence. But this particular product did not make a comeback, not in India, not internationally. I'm talking about their All About palettes, and I have the shades Sunrise as well as Chocolate with me. And these palettes had the most creamiest, most beautiful eyeshadows. Again, if you've been with me for a while, you would know I was obsessed with this palette because it had those warm neutral colors, those oranges and all of that, and I used to use this so frequently. But these palettes had such gorgeous formulations at such affordable rates. I know Essence has launched a lot of new eyeshadow palettes internationally, but sadly they're still not available in India. They look so affordable, so beautiful and so dreamy. I cannot wait for them to be available here because I just love the formulation of Essence eyeshadows. Essence wasn't being stocked back at Nykaa, so that was really making me, palpitate a little. But now they have some of the products back in stock, including their Make Me Brow, which has been one of my favorite eyebrow fillers since a long while. So if you want to grab that, right now is the time because it's in stock. I don't know for how long, I don't know till when, but right now it's in stock. I'm going to be stocking up on mine, I know that for sure. Let's talk about a product I no longer have with me, but I was obsessed with back in the day. I'm talking about my Garnier Under Eye Roll-On Concealer. Who remembers Garnier had a makeup line back in the day? I mean, they technically still have their BB cream, but BB cream is like a skincare makeup hybrid, but concealer was like a makeup thing. For its time, back in the day, that was such an innovative product. They had a roller ball and all of that, and I was obsessed. I was obsessed. I know they only had one shade, so let's just keep that aside. As a product, it was so beautiful, and I feel like right now it would have been such a hit because it had that natural no makeup feel to it that's really trending right now. It would have gone viral, and how. So I really hope that makes a comeback. It was a really nice product. I remember loving it so much. It was the only concealer I had and I was obsessed with it. I used to use it every single time I was doing makeup, and I actually started with that. That was one of my first concealers, and it was when I just started getting into makeup, so it holds a very special place in my heart. So whenever it comes back, if it comes back, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it for sure. Let's talk about some lipsticks now, and I have my next lip lingerie with me right here. Can I start off by saying I'm offended that India didn't even get the whole shade range? We just had those token 5-6 shades, and that was that. I had the whole shade range because I was in LA with them and they gifted me the whole shade range, but I couldn't even recommend those shades to you guys because they weren't available in India, so it didn't make sense. But this was such a beautiful range, which is now sadly discontinued. I don't understand why. I know now we have a lingerie XL, but this was such a beautiful formulation, so comfortable to wear. The shades were to die for. I don't know why this was discontinued. It doesn't make sense. Bring these back and give India all of these shades. We deserve it. That's the bare minimum you can do for us, NYX. Let's talk about another throwback product which you would remember if you've been in the makeup community since a while. I'm talking about Revlon's Color Burst lipsticks. Now, this quilt packaging was the most coveted thing, and even though these were priced only at rupees 390, it was a lot for me back in the day, so I only ended up getting one shade. That's it, and this was the shade Blossom, and this was my shade. You couldn't tell me shit when I was wearing it. I'm going to show you the state of the lipstick. Please don't be disgusted. This is what a well-loved lipstick should look like, but this is what it looks like. Now, the whole Color Burst range by Revlon has been discontinued, and they had some gorgeous products under those range. They had beautiful lip glosses, they had some gorgeous balms. All of that is gone. Now we only have Color Stay as well as the Super Lustrous range. But yeah, I really miss this range. Hope this makes a comeback. The packaging looks luxe, so beautiful. The formulation was really nice. Everything was bombdegree.com. So sad to see that it's gone now. When I meant I needed glitteriness for masking my sadness, I truly meant it, and the next product is going to be proof enough. I'm talking about my Ybp Color Creams, and I say my Ybp Color Creams because look at the packaging. It has my face on it. Basically, we had 4 shades in this, and I truly feel this was ahead of its time because it was like a color cream for all over your face. You could use it on your cheeks, your eyes, your lips, and right now, this is the type of product that's really trending, and everyone wants something like this. This was super pigmented, so blendable, so gorgeous on the skin. skin, which was one of my personal favorite colors. I still use Goddess till date because it's the most gorgeous highlighter. I mix it in with foundations. If I have really mattifying foundation, I want them to have a glow, I use Goddess. But these were so beautiful. I know whole YBP story. I know Payal, the owner, and the developer of YBP really well. So I know why these were discontinued and I know why that decision had to be taken. But now they're focusing on skincare and beautiful holistic skincare at it. So while I'm sad to see this go, I know why they had to go. So yeah, but I really hope someday down the line, like there's this glimmer of hope in my heart that someday down the line, these make a comeback, even if not with my face on it, just like that, because this was a beautiful product. So I'm really proud of this product. It was my first collaboration ever, and I was so glad that it happened with YBP and with this product because we worked so hard on this. There were so many testing phases, so many things that happened. But yeah, I really hope down the line someday this makes a comeback because this has my heart forever and ever and ever, and nothing's gonna change that. Moving on, let's talk about L'Oreal because what is up with them? What is going on with them? I have no clue. They just keep on discontinuing products and not getting new products. I don't know what's happening. I really want to know. Can I have some insider information, L'Oreal? Please, that would be really appreciated. Now, I have one of the discontinued items with me and I don't have the other because I emptied it out. So let's talk about the non-existent product first, which is the L'Oreal Matte Mushy Compact. Again, if you've been with me for a while, you would know that I absolutely love this compact and I know a lot of you love this compact and miss it dearly. So dear L'Oreal, it was a cult favorite product. Please bring it back. We all love and miss Matte Mushy and we'll accept it with our open arms. That compact had coverage, a beautiful finish, it was affordable, it was everything one could ask in for a compact and it's no longer there. So our heart is breaking, L'Oreal, please get it back. But the second product from L'Oreal that I want to talk about, I think did not get its due. I'm talking about their shadow paints, and these are their dual eyeshadows, great as one and done eyeshadows as well. I think the whole shadow paint range was something that was limited edition and it's no longer there, like there is no trace of it being ever there. So I'm just going to request to L'Oreal if you can just like repackage, rename it like most brands do and get it back because these were gorgeous. In my very humble opinion, I think these were better than Huda Beauty eyeshadows. Very, very comparable when you look at them, but formulation wise slightly better. Highly pigmented, goes on so smoothly, blends out smoothly, non-patchy, don't craze, don't flake. So these were great. I think the shadow paint range had some lipsticks and eyeliners, but these were the ones that really stood out to me. I really enjoy using these and that's why I still have it in my collection. They still work well and I'm going to use them till they stop working well or smell. That's my agenda. Okay, dokes, I have 3 lip products to finish this video off strong. One of them is something I don't have any longer and 2 I still do. So let's start off by talking about something I don't, which is the Bobbi Brown lip tint. Now I know Bobbi Brown still has their extra lip tints which are good, but the normal tints were the bomb.com. They were so gorgeous. I had 3 shades and I finished all of them up and they have been in my empties and you guys have seen me using them. I used to love using them on my no makeup days. I actually also used to apply them on my cheeks a little bit because they used to give me that most beautiful flush of color. I dearly miss the normal lip tints and the shades of the normal lip tints because in the extra lip tint range we don't have the same shades. We have similar shades but not the same shades, and if you are a makeup lover you would know the difference between similar and same. It's huge for us. It's huge for us, and that's why this next color also makes my heart really sad. I'm talking about Lakme's 925 lipstick, the original variant, not the primer matte, the original variant in the shade Red Chaos. Now even though it's called Red Chaos, it's a nude color and this was my nude color. I was obsessed with this and I'm so sad that this is not available any longer. And even in the newer range they have so many beautiful nudes like Coffee Command, Maple Map and whatnot, but nothing compares to Red Chaos. Like this was the most gorgeous nude out there. I don't know why this shade was discontinued. Lakme tends to have the most random things in their range for the longest time. Like they still have that satin finish liquid foundation and whatnot, but they discontinued this beauty. Why? Like with limited editions I get it, like the Masaba range was a limited collection and even though I really like the shades like Rolla Cola and all of that, but it had to be discontinued. But this shade could have been just resuscitated in their new range, but they did not do that. Instead they keep the same 10 red ranges and colors. Why Lakme? Can we just have Red Chaos back? I know even though it's not a red, it's a nude, but can we just have Red Chaos back? I would really like it. Thank you. And the last product I want to talk about are MAC's lip glosses, and every single time I say lip gloss. I have a comment saying, oh my god, isko to lip gloss bhi nahi bolna tha, haha gawar. Lip gloss is MAC's name for their lip gloss, like glass, Kanch, reflection, that's what this means. But yes, MAC's lip gloss are going because they now have Power Glass in the game. Now I haven't really tried their Power Glass, so I can't say if they're good or bad, but these were good. These were damn fine lip glosses, non-sticky, beautiful on the lips, as long lasting as a gloss can be, because glosses can't be the most long lasting things, but these were beautiful lip glosses. Lip gloss was one of the first things I ever tried from MAC because my mom gifted me this kit from MAC on my 18th and it had a lip gloss, and even though it was Barbie pink, I was obsessed. I was obsessed with it. Now these are not really opaque, so they don't go gray or beige on the lips, but they can actually transform any shade and make it look so much more interesting. So I'm really gonna miss lip gloss dearly. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found this helpful. I don't know how you would find it helpful because these are literally discontinued products, and I hope I can use your help in bringing them back. Let me know if you've been ever a victim of a discontinued product which you were so in love with and now you're just like, what do I do with my life? Because these products give me that feeling. They definitely give me that feeling. But I'm not gonna make this outro any more long or painful for you to watch. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.